The Michael Berry Show.
Nancy Pelosi is now the Speaker of the House. Her daughter, I guess this is a compliment, had this to say about her mom.
Just what are your feelings about this person who you know quite well becoming Speaker of the House for a second time?
She'll cut your head off and you won't even know you're bleeding. That's all you need to know about her. No one ever won betting against Nancy Pelosi. She's persevered. You got to give her credit. No matter what you think of her, you have to give her credit because think about it. Think about all those presidents she's endured, right? She was the Bush, the Clinton, she's been through it all. So she's been around. This is not her first rodeo, as your friend George Bush would say. So she knows what she's doing.
There's a new sheriff in town. We're going to clean things up around here. There might need to be a little violence, but that's all right. Nancy Pelosi, sheriff.
Let's just try to do what is right for our country. I think that President Obama is what is right for our country. But if you have a different view, try to make sure that the values that I'm sure we all share are reflected in the choice that you make. Another way I would say is to my Republican friends, take back your party so that it doesn't matter so much who wins the election.
The current minority has offered amendments simply to waste time, delay us from proceeding.
I believe we have an obligation as a government to be job creators, which give people the means to find their own happiness, but also bring revenue into the Treasury if we're just speaking pragmatically.
I won't be answering any. I've made the statements I'm going to make. It's my understanding that later in the day, he will be having a press conference, and after that, I will have a statement available. I'll just tell you that up front.
So Sheriff Pelosi, according to her daughter, will cut your head off without you even know you're bleeding. Now, I don't know if that's because when you sever the head, there's no brain and there's no blood to the brain. I don't know why. That's what her mother will do. That's what'll happen. But when she was the Speaker of the House and Anthony Weiner was charged, her answer was that she wouldn't talk about it. You think Sheriff Pelosi would be more than ready to talk about Weiner. Pelosi doesn't like to talk about Weiner.
I won't be answering any. I've made the statements I'm going to make. It's my understanding that later in the day, he will be having a press conference, and after that, I will have a statement available. I just tell you that up front.
Mm-hmm. What about Mr. Durbin? Would you talk about him if he were in trouble? Because she won't talk about Weiner. Oh, tough Nancy Pelosi wouldn't talk about Weiner. I don't know if you can say how tough she is. She was unwilling to deal with Weiner. Now, I never thought Nancy Pelosi liked Weiner, but that was an impression. You could get that impression from her.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
I don't know if that was Huma Abedin's relationship with Hillary. I don't know if it was because of, powerful personality. Maybe he might take over. But I always got the impression, just from her body language, that Nancy Pelosi didn't like Weiner. I don't know if there's anything to that, but it seemed like it.
MichaelBerry.com